That's banana dick. Okay. Just need to put these minions around the map.
Mom got me this for Christmas. It's got a bunch of Pokemon on it.
What is it? Oh, it's a bong? Nice.
That's cool.
It's dope.
That's a nice gift.
Yeah, it's one of the like rubber. It's not it's not.
Oh
plastic.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Silicone?
yeah.
Yeah, it's like a hard silicone rubber.
That's
Actually, I
cool.
think it's silicone.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, I saw like silicone bubblers too. They're kind of cool.
Yeah, those are what I see a lot of.
Oh yeah, and didn't you ask me who won the last round last time? I was like, I'll figure it out by next time. I did figure it out. Where was it? So, during the Wilderkin, the ones that you guys fought last time, it looks like it's funny. The only people that lost against them were the Wilderkin.
Wow.
Everyone else beat that round. Which is kind of funny. So right now, you guys are in the lead, but you're tied with Drasher. They haven't lost a round either yet. Followed closely behind by the Crusaders, and then the Wilderkin, Skullkin, and Grubs are in last place together.
Is there a prize?
Is there any team that is statistically unable to advance to the next round at this point?
Probably all three of those, basically.
Okay.
I think you and Drasher would have to lose all of the rest of the rounds for them to even have kind of a chance.
Okay, cool.
Pat chance.
I need to find my character sheet.
It's always good. And you guys can go ahead and roll for initiative if you want. If you're feeling like fucking doing that, yeah.
Okay. I'll wait till you bring us to the next screen so I can attach it to my token.
I don't know what is going on with this goddamn scroll, but it's annoying and I fucking want it to die. There we go. Kind of. What fucking ever.
You're looking swathe today, Mr. Phoenix.
I'm looking what? Swaith? I like that.
You're very swathy.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. Boom! I'm not even gonna do the whole Fog of War thing. Fuck that shit.
Blood.
I mean, I imagine the arena's pretty well lit up.
Yeah. I always like to do it just as an element of surprise. I think there's only 3 different kinds this time. Okay. That should make it easier to look up.
Okay.
And I was like, oh shit, we better not give them any room this round.
Yeah, I did move them a bit closer this time because I realized it took like 4 turns before they even got close to you guys. And it wasn't just because of your guys' crowd control. They just were like that far away. And that big and that slow, where it's like the gators are blocking up everything and people are, fucking move, you friggin' gator!
Mind devours and gelatinous cubes.
And they started tearing into each other.
Is that what those brain dogs are? Mind devourers?
Yes.
Yeah, it's basically that. That's what they're called, something very similar.
I'm calling them brain dogs.
Brain doggies.
It's that thing that in the beginning of Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, totally.
A friend or not.
Oh, those things. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. But basically, yeah, brain dog.
Ah, damn it. I don't want the fucking race. I want the monster.
Gelatinous cubes. Don't get close to those.
Don't inhale that.
Gelatinous cube, quit flaunting it if you're not going to give it up.
X gonna give it to ya. First, we are going to rock, and then we are going to roll. Okay, got that
I
one.
just got a great idea.
Ideas, eh?
But God damn it, this one doesn't actually have the stats.
Since a champion would enter a rage as we enter the arena, if that's cool with the DM.
Wait, sorry, what?
I mean, since champion would know he's about to go into a fight, he would enter the ring in a rage. if
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah. I think that's what we had you do the first one.
Am I allowed to activate my sword then?
As you're going in, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You don't have to use one of your turns of combats before.
Yeah, we'll just go with pro 10.
It's not like
That
anyone's
goes
gonna
with
like
these
shove
people
you
off.
into the arena before you're ready. This is so annoying. Is this creature just like not something that I'm allowed to look at?
21 AC.
Do I really have to pull up the Pathfinder stats? What? What? Why do they do this? It's like some monsters are just like too copyrighted to share the stats on the internet. And it's just like- Well, it's an intellect devourer.
Oh yeah.
I can't seem to find. I think I found it, but I have a weird feeling that this is a totally different challenge rating. But I don't give a fuck. It's the only thing I can find stats for.
That's weird. It should be like a
We can
basic
handle it.
monster. Like monster manual monster.
Your monster manual.
I think it's
monster.
from one of the
Goddamn
expansions
right.
somewhere. I don't remember which one it is. I don't know, but someone on Reddit shared it. Of course, that's how I'd get my shit.
Good old
Okay.
Reddit.
All right. I think I've got the stats now. Takes
Did
fucking.
you read it on Reddit?
Oh, interesting. The cubes are like invisible if they don't move. I shouldn't have said that.
Oh.
Oh yeah, now I have to roll for them. Sorry guys.
Oh, good.
Fuck. Why didn't it do
Yeah,
the thing?
They
What
all
is
need
it?
to be slower than me.
What is it doing? What is it doing right now? It's showing me the stream chat? What button did I press to do that? This is so weird. I don't know what button to press to make it not do this anymore. Shit. Which one did I even... Okay, what fucking ever. Ah, but this is blocking the fucking game. I can't get rid of it. Oh wow, that's a good one. Oh wow, what the fuck? Satyrs are fast as shit.
I believe
That
that.
makes sense. Yeah. They
Yeah,
got
little
them
goat
goat
legs.
leggies.
Yeah.
And
They all sound like Danny DeVito.
the gelatinous cube is freakishly slow.
That makes sense. I would hope that they're not the fastest member of the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be terrifying.
Okay. Sending. It
The
looks
only
like we're...
slimes, the only
you're good.
slimes that are that fast are the kind that are the anime kind that just dissolve women's clothing.
Oh, God.
Yep.
How do I get rid of this fucking overlay?
Probably
Back-
with the mouse button.
What?
You use the mouse and you go clicky 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 until it's gone.
That doesn't work that way.
You just gotta click the right things.
It's like pulling up your Steam overlay when you're in a game. Except it doesn't have like a button that says click here to close.
Did you try pressing the escape button? I don't know computers, so I'm gonna help you the best I can
Well, thanks.
by just utter nonsense until something works.
Okay, I just disabled it in the settings. Fucking whatever. Okay, so it looks like we're
what you're
starting.
saying is you clicked on something and it worked.
Yeah, I clicked on something. Yeah.
See what I say?
Yeah, it worked.
I don't miss. I don't miss.
Okay, so it looks like satyrs are going first. Then it's champion's turn. These guys don't have that much shit they can do. That's handy. I like that. I like it when they don't fuck me in the butt. So we're gonna start with this closest one. He's got they can move pretty fast too. He's running right up on the tier and already fucking trying to ram you with his fucking horns.
Can try.
He's feeling horny. Oh. He got a 18.
Rejected.
His horns ricochet off of your armor. And he kind of stands back, stunned a little bit. And that was his turn. And so this one goes skippity, dippity, dot. They have 40 movement. And he's going to do the same fucking thing, except with his sword.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah, it got a 24.
Fine, yeah, that.
Okay. It's going to do... It does 8 piercing damage to you with its short sword.
Okie dokie.
It stabbed you in the tit.
Not the tit.
Oh, how rude.
And then this
Alright,
one's
well, I
going
know
to
who's
come
dying first.
skippity dippity dippity, and he's going to attack Aurelian with his swordy poo.
Oh no, not nice, not that.
Oh, and it's going to fucking miss. It just fucking it tries to swing at you, but it tries to do the swing before it fully pulls its sword out of its scabbard and just kind of rips its belt off. And then this one's gonna come skippity. Wait, skippity dippity dippity. Cover girl. And it's gonna go after Osrius actually, but it's gonna ram him.
In hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have entered in the middle.
13. That misses, I'm guessing.
Yes, he missed.
He tried to ram at you, and you just did kind of like a sidestep as he like rammed the air and staggered. And then these 3. This guy is gonna come all over the place. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's just out of range of you guys, but he's standing right there. This guy is gonna go skippity dippity dippity dop, and he's gonna pull out his short bow. And this one is going to do exactly the same thing. And then it's champion's turn.
Okay.
Big old satyrs.
Here we go. Alright. So first things first. I'm going to move 5 feet here, stand in front of Osrius, and I'm going to just take my attack with the staff on this satyr.
Okay.
That is a 9.
That misses.
Okay. Big extra attack. Gonna swing again. This time with advantage turned off. 24.
That hits.
Okay, that is going to be 12 points of damage.
Ow! What'd you hit him with again? Your staff?
Yes.
You smack a tooth right out of his fucking mouth. Oh no, I hit the back button! Shit.
Now I'm going to key point and do a flurry of blows.
Oh, okay. I think I've muted myself. Okay, yep. My forward button mutes me for some reason.
Okay, so they are going to take 15 points of damage.
Oh god.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, so 15 on top of the initial damage?
Yeah. 15 from the first fist.
Oh, so this is just the first attack?
Yeah, this is the flurry of blows attack.
Gotcha. So the satyr got a unnatural 20.
Okay, so they pass.
Yes.
All right, lucky for them.
It's hard to do everything with cat on my arm.
And next, I'll go ahead and take an opportunity attack from him as I come over here to hit this guy with the other point of my flurry of blow.
Okay, so you're taking an opportunity attack from this satyr here. Okay. I feel like at this point I should just copy and paste this command. There we go. She wants to touch my bowl. Stop touching my bowls. Dex, it did 15 for Dex.
It missed.
Okay. Oh yeah, for a hit. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. But yeah, it missed.
All right, and then does 16 hit this guy?
This guy in the corner here, it does. Yes, it does.
Cool. So that is going to be 16 points of damage. And then I'm also going to need a saving throw.
Okay.
Dexterity.
You bloodied him in one hit. You just like punched his nose sideways till it looked like Owen Wilson. He got a 15 for Dex.
Wow.
That is a fail. Needed a 16. So what I'm going to do is I punch him in the face, and then in the same movement, I just reach up, grab one of his horns, and I'm going to pull him down into the pit in front of me.
Okay. All right. I'll allow that. That sounds tight. Give me a quick strength check to see if you might be able to wrestle out of your grip.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, you tied. So I'm going to give that the default to the player. And you grab him by the horns, and he struggles really, really hard, and you just kind of manage to slowly kind of just toss him into the thing. And he falls down and takes...
Yeah. And that's with the force of the attack, because I'm using my monk ability.
Okay. Yeah, he takes 6 piercing damage from the pit. Ah! So he impales one of his hooves on it down below, and he's kind of dangling.
Ooh.
And then, gonna just finish off my turn by taking the rest of my movement. I'm gonna jump over the pit, come around, and stand in between these two.
All right. Well, yeah, that'll do. That's your turn?
That's my turn.
Osrius.
Oh, okay. So I'm just making sure what I can do for actions. I'm going to cast Frostbolt. Yeah, on the satyr. I think I have to roll to attack.
Which one again? Sorry. I was looking away. Nice, okay.
Yeah, that one.
The one that's already hurt.
That's a 25 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And he takes 9 frost damage, and his movement is slowed by 10 feet until the start of or the end of my next turn.
Ooh, okay. So yeah, you fucking chill him, and you can see his hooves like freeze up, and one of them cracks a little bit, and he staggers in pain.
And for my second action, I'm going to ready myself to where if I'm attacked by a satyr, I want to try to move the opposite way, like in a dodge motion, like 5
Oh,
feet away.
gotcha. Okay. So if they're moving towards you, you'll just like skip away.
If they move towards me or they try to attack me, I'll try to like, dodge 5 feet away from them.
I like it. Okay.
Nah, that'll be it.
It's gonna be the Intellect Tower's turn. Okay, that's cool. They can occupy the same spaces as other creatures because they climb you. Okay. Sorry, I had to go over it real quick. Oh, there we go. That makes it much easier being able to actually see it. Okay. Okay, it's only with incapacitated. Okay, sorry about that. So the intellect devourers start to swarm you guys. Their speed? Okay, they got the same as the Crusaders.
Swarm.
Oh, whoops. He just like started stretching and flipping upside down. Stops like right there. So it's like growling at champion. And
I
then
fell back.
Yeah,
This
growled
one
at a
just
brain
there.
before.
This one goes, oh, and it leaps over the pit. And it's standing just over these rocks here. And then this one's going to climb over the satyr. And then this one is climbed up to the top of this pillar and is kind of like at you guys, like a friggin' angry monkey. This one jumps over the pit as well, because it's a badass. And it stops right about there. And I think that's all of them. Yep, okay. And then it's Aurelian.
Okie dokie.
Goddamn chapstick. What you doing?
I'm trying to figure out what I want to
Okay,
do.
no worries. I was wondering if you like said it and I didn't catch it or something.
Wait, did the cubes get a -1?
Yeah, they did. They have a -4 dexterity.
This is brilliant.
Again, it would be really weird if they were the fastest member on the team.
It's not unheard of,
Yeah.
but it would be super weird to be like, that Jello is kicking my ass.
This Jello won't stop eating my ass.
This Jello is faster than me. It just won gold at the Olympics. What the fuck? Jesse Owens just lost to some Jello. Meow.
All right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to first cast Bark Skin on myself.
Ooh.
That will give my AC can't be less than 16. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to wild shape into a giant scorpion.
Oh, he's a scorpion. Oh man, I wish I had a cool token to do for it. I probably could look one up, but I'm just gonna make you look all crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna make you scorpion tinted. There you go. You're scorpion tinted.
Oh, thanks.
Are you drawing scorpion stuff to him? Who's drawing the scorpion tail? Andy's looking the other way. It can't be her. It's got to be
Whoa.
Darius.
Yeah.
Give him some big old pincers while you're at it.
Oh, broke my dick. Oh, broke my other dick.
Right. And that will leave me with one action to use my multi attack.
Crab druid. Crab druid.
That one looks like it's coming out of his crotch.
I wish I could like connect them all.
He's transformed to a scorpion. Okay,
Is it though?
it might look a little.
I think it is.
Okay.
I think he's turned
I wasn't
into.
sure.
You've turned into a bear, a cat, a wolf.
A
I think
cat,
like
I
a
know.
giant elk or something like that.
Oh yeah, you did turn into a giant elk. Yep, I remember that.
I did turn into a giant elk. You are correct. So I'm gonna attack that guy to my right,
All right.
and I'll roll.
I don't have the scorpion set, so I'm just leaving that up to you if that's cool.
No worries, I have it. So that's
Cool.
19 and a chance at grappling him.
Oh yeah, so that hit. What does he have to roll for grapple? Strength,
I believe so.
or is it Dex? Oh, doesn't matter. He nat one.
Okay. Well, he's stuck in my claw now.
Yep. He's grappled by you. How much?
I'll roll for damage on the first claw here.
You get the claw, buddy. This kind of looks like a claw. It's a wrench, but you got the claw.
It's a Lego claw.
5.
First one is 5 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh. Oh! You crush one of his biceps.
And since he's grappled, does he get disadvantage on attack or no?
I think he gets disadvantage on attack, and you get advantage on attacks against him.
Okay. All right. So the second...
Actually, I don't think he gets disadvantage. I think you get advantage against him.
Okay. Yeah.
And then he can't move.
Well, no, grapple. If they're grappled, they can't move. They have to be restrained to get the advantage thing.
Okay, yeah, that's what I kind of thought.
But yeah, but with a grapple, they just can't move
Oh,
away.
nat
But they can
20.
still attack.
Yeah, you're right.
Nat 20. So green.
Oh
So
shit,
blue.
yeah. So you definitely crit that fuck. Oh yeah, it doesn't give you. Yeah, Darius is right. It doesn't give you advantage either. He just doesn't move.
So
Is that what? 12?
is that times 2?
Yeah, it's times 2.
12 bludgeoning, and then my last attack is with my scorpion tail. My little stinger.
Oh yeah, give him the herp. Give him the sif.
Stab him with your butt.
Why is it still so fucking cold in here?
And it's not, there's no advantage, right? It's just a normal
Yeah,
attack. Okay, so that's 14.
14 to hit. I think that just barely hits.
Okay, so I'm going to do piercing damage, and then he has to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Got it. He barely passes. He got a 13.
The tail will do 5 piercing damage.
Ah!
So he's going to take 10 poison damage on a...
Mhm.
It's going to be half of whatever I roll on the poison damage. So.
Okay, it's probably still gonna probably be enough to do the job, I think. Yeah.
That's
Oh yeah.
13.
Yeah.
13 damage.
So how does he die?
So you see like the stinger inject right into his heart, and he starts turning green, like his skin starts turning green, and he starts, his whole body starts puffing up, and you see all like this foam come out of his mouth, and he just drops to the ground.
And that's exactly what happens.
Even I am a little terrified.
Yeah, you like straight up stabbed him through the tummy with death poison. Yeah, my description was not as good as yours. Was that your turn?
Yeah, that was my whole turn.
Fuck yeah. Already killing bitches. Natir.
Alright, time to get some revenge on this guy that stabbed my tit.
Never fear, here is Natir.
That's a 17.
17 hits.
She's gonna shove her glaive up your rear.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, I might as well roll for the multi-attack hit too.
14 hits. Just barely.
Cool. And I'm gonna re-roll that too.
Still pretty devastating.
Tight. Okay, so that's 22 slashing damage.
Holy fuck. Which one again? The left one or the one? Yeah, the one that stabbed you in the
This is
tit?
guy
Yeah,
that stabbed me, right? Yeah.
he is the one that stabbed you, yep. I'm sorry, what did you say it was? It was 8?
22.
22. Holy fuck. Okay, yeah, you've bloodied the fuck out of him for sure. You just straight up cleaved one of his horns and arm off in one swipe. Like you got
Cool,
like
now
you
I'm
got
gonna
like
go for his throat.
Do it. Cut that goat throat.
13 and 18.
13 misses, 18 hits.
Cool. All right, we're rolling both of those. 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay, he's nearing death, but he is still wheezing with life. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, now it's the gelatinous cubes. Okay, give me 1 moment to just go over it. I will only have to do this once for each character type, creature type.
Yeah, you're all good.
Okay. So it occupies the whole space that it does. It's not just this isometric look like everyone else has. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on 4 squares.
Yep.
Oh no, everyone, watch out! The cubes are coming. At like 5 feet.
If I was in space and I saw a cube coming at me, I'd freak the fuck out.
These cubes remind me of watching slugs on leaves.
Oh wow, look, they're so fast.
I think that's their whole turn. Yeah, they can't do anything ranged. Now it's the satyrs. Well, we'll start with this guy in the pit. He's gonna climb out. Oh wait, actually, he's got to make an athletics check. Okay, nope. He's gonna slip and keep hanging by his goat thing and just kind of bleat in pain.
Eh.
He didn't take more damage, but he's just stuck there. Okay. This one that Andy slashed at, he's gonna just like take a big and he's gonna swing with his short sword again. Oh, and he misses hard. And he's just like, ugh. And he uses the last bit of strength he has to swing one last time at her. What the fuck?
Damn, dude.
The odds of that are pretty high, or pretty low. Like, what? That's not supposed to be statistically happening. Anyway,
Highly low.
he's just way too wounded to see past the blood in his eyes, so he just misses each swing. And you can tell that it takes everything out of him to swing them. So this one is going to go like, Father, no! And he's going to attack you as well. I guess this is his dad. And yeah, he's going to open up with a ram. He's going to try to headbutt like some douchebag at a bar. And he misses. So he kind of just like staggers past you a little bit. And embarrassed, he swings his sword.
Well,
What
I'm
the
a full
fuck?
Dalmatian today.
And he misses too, and you can see a little gleam of shame in his eye as his eyes pass his father, and his father just shakes his head. Me too.
You're no son of mine.
I can't hit him either. I'm no son of my own either. This one is going to swing at Osrius. It did not like getting fucking chilled out.
I have a reaction. So
Yes, that's right.
He has disadvantage because I'm trying to dodge, and I'm going to move 5 feet away.
Okay. You need to make an athletics check, and he's going to make a disadvantage check against it.
I got a 16. Wow.
Yeah, you weren't able to dodge out of his way. He was just so fucking fast and focused on you.
Wait, which one's attacking me?
It's this one right here.
Oh,
Snail boy.
Yeah, he's really hurt and he's like frozen and everything. So he's gonna swing. He didn't actually like hit you or anything like that. You just tried to dodge out of the way and he just fucking nailed it. These are where these rolls matter the most, right here. /S.
I guess not.
Nope, he misses. He still has one
that's
action,
strange.
so he's gonna try to headbutt you out of humiliation. What the fuck? Stop rolling twos.
Oh.
All right, he doesn't. He tries to headbutt at you, and he kind of staggers past you. So he actually hold on. Oh, I'm trying to click him, not Aurelian. He kind of like staggers past you over here, and now he's facing this way.
Have a bit of wine before battle, Satyr.
Actually, I guess it would make more sense if he was like right here.
Since he moved away, since he was moving away by his own volition, do I get an opportunity attack?
Yeah, and so does Aurelian.
Okay.
Please spank this boy.
He gonna die today.
Oh, yeah, he's dead.
A scorpion. Do I get multi attack or no?
Not on an opportunity. No, that's a good question though.
Just like, do I just get one pincer attack then?
Whichever one you want to use. You can attack with your stinger if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack with my stinger.
So I did 38 points of damage.
Okay.
Wow.
How the fuck does he die?
It doesn't matter.
He basically got his lifeless corpse.
Yeah, you pierce the lifeless corpse as it falls out.
So my eyes are just facing forward because I've already have my next movement entirely planned out. And out of the corner of my eye, I see him begin to move away. So I just like bring my staff up, and in a quick but very subtle movement, I just right into his temple, and he just goes down.
And I'm like, much appreciated, sir.
Oh yeah, you're trying not to kill, right? Or
Yeah.
it doesn't matter with the denizens, right?
No, it matters if there's
Okay.
sentient beings. I'm trying
Okay.
to kill.
So yeah, you knock the shit out of him, and you could swear he's dead, but you know he's not.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got negative 32 HP.
What's his
Life total
What's the-
31.
31?
So he has more than his total in negative.
Oh.
But now forget that number. I am a bad GM. I'm like the magic trick guy who's like, they're like, hey, how did you do that? And he's like, well, I did it like this. Oh shit. Okay, so that was that one. This one is gonna fucking aim his bow at Aurelian, and he's gonna shoot.
So many Sour Patch Kids.
Oh my god. Okay, so as he's shooting at the scorpion form Aurelian, it deflects off of one of your chitinous, exoskeleton panels and goes down into the pit.
Back into the pit.
And does 8 piercing damage. So he just hits this satyr in the pit right dead in the chest with a fucking arrow, and now he's like shrieking in pain. Barely alive, but still somehow alive. And he's all embarrassed, so he is going to run this way.
Oh, you little son of a...
And then
one specific thing I'm trying to do.
oh no.
Still like little intellect devourers in front of us, so
This guy is all laughing at his buddy, but he takes the shot as well, but he's aiming at Osrius. And he gets a 18 to hit.
One of them actually hits.
This is the second denizen to hit this
I'm
game.
gonna use my staff to cast shield. That gives me +5 AC, so it misses.
All right. All right. Disregard that. And he is kind of embarrassed too, but he's more confused. He's like, "What the fuck? I swear my crosshair is right on him. Why isn't he dead?"
Oh, it was.
And he pulls out another fucking arrow and draws it back. And then it's Champion's turn.
Cool.
I can do that one more time. I mean, on a long rest. I mean,
Why the fuck is Bill Cipher here? When did he show up?
I mean, he is a interdimensional dream demon. I guess he could be here.
He's just Kid's Mind Flayer.
15. Yeah, so I jump over the brain here.
All right.
Next to these two. First, I'm going to swing on bottom brain.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 14.
bottom brain.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Which page am I on? Okay. It was a 15. That hits.
That is going to be 10 points of damage. And you know what? We'll just keep on it.
Oh, wait, what were
Swing
you?
again.
What were you hitting him with again? The staff?
Yeah.
Okay. It was 9 points of damage.
That's
Yeah,
10
the-
points damage.
Oh, the first one. Okay.
Yep. Second attack is a nat 1, so that's gonna.
Ooh, yeah. And as you swing your staff, you toss it right here. It skips across the sand as you lose your grip on it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to key point, and I'm going to launch out at the flurry of blows on this brain. That's a 22, and that's gonna
That
hit.
hits.
That is going to be 16 points of damage and give me a dex saving throw.
Wait, hold on a second. Ah. And a dex saving throw.
DC 16.
15. It just barely fails.
Cool. Goes into the pit.
you not punch it right at the pit, and it goes, "Arr!" And as it falls down, it impales itself on one of the spikes, which does. I think this is the one I've been doing for it. Oh, and it dies. It gets killed by being speared right on the fucking punji stick down there.
I see you in your element.
And you see its like little doggy legs twitch for a second. And then the satyr is like sprayed with its blood, and he starts panicking when he sees that happen.
You're next.
And then this guy that's standing up here on the corner of this pillar, I'm going to like jump and swing at that one with my last hit.
Okay.
That's a 23. That's a hit.
Yeah.
That's going to be 19 points of damage, and I need another dex saving throw.
And a dex saving throw. Oh, it got a 19.
Oh,
dex.
it's so lucky.
It
Dang.
didn't follow its buddy down the pit.
I was gonna send it into the cube.
Oh, yeah, that would have been worse. Holy shit, that's a good idea.
Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Then it's Osrius.
These creatures disgust me.
Yeah, they're pretty gritty.
Why?
The satyr smells like piss. Oh, probably because he died. That makes sense.
Yeah, he pissed and he shit.
Rigor mortis.
I think he was on an empty stomach.
His body got hard and so did his dick.
So weird what happens when your body dies.
South Park was right.
Cartman was right.
I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness on the one in the pit.
Oh.
Okay, do it up. Does it is that like a hit? Or does he have to roll?
I'm double checking right now.
First we're gonna hit, then we're gonna roll!
I have to roll the hit.
Do it on up.
Do I have advantage since I have the
Yes.
high advantage?
You have the higher ground. And he's prone, technically. Oh, that was a good one to have advantage on.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah. Alright, so that hits.
And I'm going to cast it second spell slot higher. So it does, what is that? A d8 extra damage. So it does 3d8 poison damage, and he has to make a constitution saving throw.
Good God, I don't think that's gonna matter, but alright.
You got 10 poison damage, unless he passes.
He failed. He failed.
Okay, he takes all 10.
And he is dead. How does he die?
I guess I cast the poison into his open wounds, and then they forced themselves to fester with it until
Ugh.
he just died.
Yeah, he basically foamed at the wounds until he died. Like Pop Rocks. Anyway.
Pop rocks.
Toxic Pop Rocks.
That was just your first action, yeah?
Yes, actually. I'm going to move over here and call it good.
All right.
Behind the giant scorpion, man.
It's the brain puppy's turns. This brain puppy is all pissed off at Champion, and boy, has he got a plan. And he's gonna claw at you with his claws.
Whoa.
And he misses. He got a 14 to hit. Oh, I see. And then you need to make a intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
And it's kind of climbing on you at this point. It kind of started climbing on you as it lunged at you with a claw.
Hit the
Oh.
ground.
I have a whole +1 in this.
Lucky.
Money.
Oh, nice. You passed the save there. So it like tries to chomp at your head, but you manage to kind of like pull it away a little bit. And as it does, it scratches at you again. And it misses. And that is its turn.
Yeah. Can we say that I like threw it into this square? Like I ripped it away from my head and threw it into the square.
You like ripped it off your hand, and as you tried to throttle it, it like climbed up your arm again, and it's like kind of on you.
Okay.
Ew.
That's
Yeah. And then this one is going to rush over at the scorpion thing. And it's going to jump onto the scorpion, and it's going to fucking start clawing at it. And it misses the first throw, so it's going to make you do an intelligence saving throw.
An intelligence of 1 at the scorpion.
Oh no. That's not good.
This doesn't bode well.
That means you have a -5 modifier then?
Hold on.
Oh no. Well, okay, actually, I might just revert you.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so I roll an intelligence check, eh?
Yes.
Let me see if I keep my intelligence or if I have to take the scorpions.
That's fair.
I just want to make sure that.
I thought you do.
Ho ho
Yeah.
ho ho. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, because this isn't like a polymorph or anything. This is a
Shapeshift.
Okay, let's say I
Shape-
retain my intelligence, so whew.
That is good.
Okay, I'll roll.
yeah, because you retain your personality and alignments and all that jazz.
I got a 13.
You got a 13. You just barely failed. So you're going to have your intellect drained, which means that you have disadvantage on all intellect checks until you take a long rest. Or no, just until you do a long rest. How do I want to mark that?
On intelligence checks or whatever?
Yeah, you have disadvantage on intelligence checks. I'm trying to think of what would be a good ass symbol for that. I'm going to say the grenade because it makes no sense. No, I'm going to do this guy screaming at his head.
What did I do?
Yeah, and then you also take a little bit of psychic damage.
So the DC
Oh,
on it is 12, but I guess you're using a different one.
Yeah, mine says 14.
Oh, okay. What is it called?
It's called Intellect Devourer.
Okay, maybe I'm reading a different version.
Maybe. Because I just now realized that in the corner it says homebrew by you, Avalok. Like someone on art by what's the guy? I don't know. This one's a slightly stronger one. I feel like you guys could use the challenge.
Yeah, that's fair enough. So how much psychic damage do I take?
You take 9 psychic damage as it kind of like gives you a temple hickey.
That is a little hurtful.
This is the weirdest wet willy I ever done got.
It's like a lamprey, but on your head.
this one's going to skip over and climb up Natir's leg and start scratching at her fucking shins.
No.
Oh, and it did a 22 to hit.
The fuck? Alright.
Is that just enough?
Yeah.
It does. Oh wait, no. Oh shit, I got the wrong dice. Yeah.
Did it get Natir's other tit?
No, it's getting her knee, but it's going for her tit.
I used to have
the
nice tits like you.
The
but
Crusaders
I don't
deliberately
do it.
trained them to go after the tits.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you
that-
take
that's what
7
Crusaders
slashing
know.
damage.
How much damage?
7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then it's going to make you do that intelligence saving throw that's been making everyone do.
Alright.
I have plan, guys, to get rid of your parasite
7
problem.
damage.
Have faith.
And then...
And then this one stands right here and growls at
Mm.
Osrius because its short little legs is just a little too short to attack him.
Where the fuck do you
I'm
come
gonna go
from?
ahead and use my Indomitable and re-roll that saving throw.
Okay.
That's much better. Okay, that's 18.
18, you pass.
Cool.
So you don't have anything happen. It tries to give your brain a hickey, but you're like, ew, get the fuck away from me, bro. I don't even know you.
I don't swing that way, yo.
No, you don't like people for the mines? All right, this one's gonna leap off of this thing here. And it's going to rush over at Champion. Oops.
Okay.
And then it climbs on you as well. They'll just have it like that, and it starts clawing at you.
Okay.
Oh, it got a 23 to hit.
Okay, it hits.
22, sorry, 22.
That's it.
Okay, it's still a hit, okay. And it does 5 slashing damage to you, and you make
So
an
it does
intelligence saving
2
throw.
slashing damage. You said intelligence again?
Against 14.
Money.
Nice! Holy shit, just barely. Alright, and that one tries to give you a brain hickey too, but you prevent the unconsented brain hickey from happening. I think
Yeah.
that's all of them, so it's a Relion.
You'd love to see it. Probably the character with the lowest intelligence on the party.
I had a quick question, Phoenix.
Yes.
Since that Mind Devour did 9 psychic damage to me, or whatever it's called, I was concentrating on Bark Skin. Do I have to roll?
Oh, that's a great question. Because you took some damage, didn't you?
Because if Bark Skin, if it breaks my concentration, my AC just subtracts by 1. It's not a big.
Don't you? You have to take like a certain amount of damage for it to break your concentration, right? It's not just any amount of damage. No, it's just any amount. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, then you do lose your concentration there on the bark skin.
The damage is just used to like roll the check to see if you stay concentrated or not.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you do have to make a, I would guess, an intelligence check.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just say you make an intelligence saving throw to keep your concentration. If you take like a huge amount of damage, then yeah, you lose your concentration.
So I got a 13.
Okay, you just barely passed.
Okay.
I'm doing its AC. All right.
Little
So yeah,
guy on me.
you managed to stay concentrated.
There's a guy on me, right?
There is, yeah. He's just under you, your layer.
Get on my layer.
I think all of you have Oh no, Osiris is the only one that doesn't have some one of them crawling on him.
No, but he's looking at my toes all too relaxed.
Yeah, he tried to close the distance, but he was just barely not close enough.
18 to hit.
That hits.
Question: have any of you actually moved in any of these rounds?
No,
I feel like you three just.
I think Osiris has
Yeah.
moved.
I moved a little bit.
He moved like 10 feet once.
I
I
have
just-
to. They keep coming to me.
Yeah, he's like
Three.
magnetically attracted to us.
And he has to escape DC of 12, or otherwise he's grappled.
Okay, and that's with dexterity? Oh yeah, he passes. And he took 3 damage, is what you said? I didn't hear that, sorry.
3 bludgeoning.
3 bludgeoning, gotcha. Is that a magical weapon you're using?
No, it's non-magical. It's just my pincer, my scorpion pincer.
Gotcha.
My claws.
The next attack did 13 to hit.
That hits.
That's 5 bludgeoning damage, and he has to make another escape check for the grapple.
He passes that one as well.
Okay. And lastly, we'll do the
He's-
stinger.
Sting me up.
Probably won't hit him, but that's 10.
That misses.
Okay.
Okay, and then I guess that would... Is that your full turn? Or is that just one of your multi-attacks?
That's my multi-attack, I believe.
That's just one action.
Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and do it again.
And then we'll do it again.
11.
Barely misses. That hits.
Okay, 10 bludgeoning, and he has to make another grapple check.
He failed the saving throw. He's grappled.
Alright.
And 10... Alright.
Then 10 on the stinger. That'll miss.
10 to hit with the stinger?
Yeah.
That misses.
Alright, that's it.
Okay. Then it's Natir.
Okay. Guess let's start by trying to, I don't know, impale this brain dog on my leg.
I think that goes on our brand new sentence. Let's try to
Oh, I got
impale
a
this
nat
brain
20.
dog on my leg. Oh shit, yeah. You crit that
Nat 20 and
fucker.
a 14.
You were surrounded, Andy.
Like I care.
Now it is fair.
Okay,
Is this what you
so
call a challenge?
Get to reroll that.
Roll that one. Fine. Okay, so 8, so 16 for the crit.
16. And that was with your magical sword.
And then 8 damage for the not crit.
Okay, how does it die?
I see it nibbling on my leg, and I just take my sword, stab it like straight through its stupid brain head, and then just fling it off into the distance.
And yeah, okay. And you fling it back towards the stands, and the audience goes kind of crazy as you do. And there's like you see a couple kids kind of scrabble over trying to get the corpse.
Yeah.
Yummy! We could eat today.
Dad's gonna
Um,
be so thrilled.
Cool. So then I will also try to finish off this guy.
Okay,
Oh my.
the guy who touched your tit.
Wow.
Wow.
That's no bueno.
That
Okay,
is
I
no
got a nat
bueno.
1.
Wow.
Okay, so as you went to swing at him, you swung so hard you kind of spun around in a circle and knocked yourself prone.
You win some, you lose
Okay.
some.
Whatever. You know what though? I think I might actually action surge and just stand up.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
And you climb back to your feet. The crowd cheers because they're excited to see you back up again, rather than mocking you for falling.
Haha. And that'll be my turn.
All right. Gelatinous cube!
Coming at the speed of smell.
That's seriously as fast as they can move. Okay, now it's the satyr's turn. We're going to start with Titman here. He's going to slash at... No, he's going to try to ram her with his hand.
Whoa.
He misses, I'm guessing, because he got a 10. Yep.
He's there.
Embarrassed, he's going to slash his little sword Ayapu at you. Oh, and he gets a 23.
You have to admire the fact that he is still conscious.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
he's probably going to bleed out even if he won somehow. So he does 7 slashing damage with his sword at you.
That
There's no
man will be
infirmary?
known as the Tit Slayer.
And then that was its turn.
Wow. 7 slashing damage.
And then this one is also going to start slashing at you too. It was a good idea standing up. It does an unnatural 20 to hit. Does that hit?
That does not hit.
I didn't think so. And then he's going to ram. And he gets a 6. He misses. And so, yeah, as he rams at you, he kind of staggers and goes past you, just like the one did to Osrius. And then this guy is going to pull out his arrow and he's going to shoot it at Osrius. Sprechen de Witch.
Okay.
And it gets a 15 to hit.
I dodge it.
Awesome.
Merrily.
Yeah, you feel the arrows ripple past your beard as it goes by.
Not the beard.
If you have a beard, I forgot.
I do.
Cool, that's what I thought. Oh, but it managed to quickly load and shoot a second one somehow, and it did 23 to hit.
So it took an action to shoot me, and then it took another action to reload, and then a third action to shoot me.
It did really well on its reload there.
Yeah,
If-
that's
If that's okay with you. It does 8 piercing damage.
owie.
And then, yeah, it's out of arrows. And this guy is hiding behind the gelatinous cube. And he's going to pull out another arrow and he's going to shoot it at the Scorpio man. And he misses. And he's all embarrassed and he tries to reload his bow, but he drops it. And so he's going to run over here, about here. He's just kind of like going like, ah! Because he's a lot of options there. And then it's Champion's turn.
All right.
That was all of them, right?
So I have
Yeah.
a brain at the end of each of my hands as they both try to suck my brains out and fail.
Yep.
With a straw.
Yep. And then my staff is over here.
Yep.
So basically, how it's going to look is me just like basically slamming them into the ground and into this pillar.
That's kind of how I was picturing your punches on them were working.
Yep. So
It's also pretty funny to picture that you're doing this.
so the first one missed.
Okay, yep.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Full nat 1.
Were those
wow.
both nat ones? That's crazy.
Wow.
All right. Well, we're going to key point and we're going to flurry of blows.
And since you nat one, you like knocked yourself prone onto the ground while punching a little bit.
Oh no.
So I stand back up then.
Okay.
Then I key point. 13.
That hits. Let me double check here. Yes, it barely hits.
So that's gonna be 18 points of damage.
Okay, how does it die?
So yeah, I just slam it into the pillar. Well, not even repeatedly. I just slam it into the pillar, and it just like crumples into a ball, and I just toss it into the pit.
And you throw the lifeless corpse of it. Oh, hold on. I fucking sent it behind you. You throw its lifeless corpse down there, and it impales on the same one the other one did, and it kind of gives you the impression of a shish kebab.
Nice. And now we're gonna use the last hit on the other one. That's a 15. And then that's going to be 17 points of damage.
All right. That's a lot of damage, but yeah. So you squish this brain against stuff, and you see some of its juices pour out a little bit,
It's cranberry juices.
and it's bloodied now.
Okay, cool. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
6.
Cool. I throw it into this gelatinous cube.
Okay. So
Eat it.
you do like this crazy perfect arc, since this is kind of like a tall pillar thing, and it goes over it, and you hear like a plop as it falls into the ooze.
Nice. And then I have enough movement to walk over here and pick up my staff.
Okay, hold on a second. It needs to make this whole weird new roll since it entered the cube. Give me just 1 second.
Okay.
Oh fuck. Oh god. Okay. Okay, shit. And it takes how much?
You fool, you have entered the cube.
I didn't realize till now that I could use combat wild shape to use spell slots to heal myself while I'm in wild shape form. We could have probably won that fight where I was a giant toad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were a toad. That was the other one.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you hear a plop, and you hear like some sort of weird shrieking coming from back there, and some sizzling. And then yeah, it's still alive. You can hear some kicking and everything. But that happened.
Yeah. And then I have enough movement to walk over there, and I pick my staff back up. And then my turn.
All right, you are staffed again. You're fully staffed.
Whole staff in hand.
You're not short staffed anymore. Unless it is a short staff, in which case you are short staffed. Fuck.
I know Andy was today. Ba-dum, psh.
I just assume she
yeah.
always is. I've
Pretty
worked there.
Mhm.
Most of us here have worked here. There.
I don't know. I thought it'd be relatable.
All right. So that was your turn, Osrius.
I'm gonna cast banishment on this one, and I'm gonna cast it at a 4th level spell slot. So I'm gonna cast it at this one as well.
Okay. What does that do?
I banish him to a demi-plane that's relative to the current plane that we're on, and they have to make a charisma saving throw if they're banished or not.
Okay, so that's what I. Yes.
And you know what? Each spell
12?
slot means you can
Fail.
add another creature.
Yes.
And less than 12. So fail.
Super fail.
They both fail.
So they're both banished to a demi-plane that's relative to our plane. Of your choosing, I imagine. But if I get hit within a minute and then they come back somewhere randomly relative to our plane, and if it passes a minute, then they're permanently banished. So it's basically a concentration spell.
Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm going to just send him to the GM layer.
That's a good plane.
Yeah, he's in the GM plane.
And then for my second action, I'm gonna cast
Egg.
I'm gonna cast egg. Well, I gotta look at the spell real quick.
It really shouldn't be this cold anymore. I'm going to turn my heat up just a little bit more. Be right back.
Show me your secrets, internet. Cool. I'm gonna cast a negative energy flood on this. No,
Ooh.
maybe this satyr.
Okay.
Do you got under control over there in the tier?
Oh yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do it on this one.
Okay.
Do I have to roll to hit? No, it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm just like, don't want to be all negative about all this. It does a what stat again? Sorry.
Constitution.
Constitution. It got a 12.
It failed.
Oh no!
So now I'm gonna roll a 5d12.
Holy fuck! That's a lot.
47 necrotic damage. Holy shit.
You one-shotted him. How does he die?
His flesh is like slowly burning away, and now he serves me as a skeleton satyr.
Okay.
That's
All
what I
right.
do. Anything that's killed by it instantly just turns into one of my minions.
And there it is. It's a skeleton, the satyr. I tried to make it black to signify that it was skeleton, but that color doesn't do it, so I'm going to make him sky blue.
Oh, so pretty.
So tired from all of this traveling. All right. That happened. And you get an inspiration point for one-shotting that fucker.
Oh, thank you.
Just so much. Like, you 1.5 shotted him, honestly.
Powerful spell.
Yeah.
And I can do it technically twice with my eye, and then one I can cast.
You did get insane rolls on the damage, except for the one.
Yeah, I got a little one right there. That's okay. Was that my first action?
Believe so, yeah.
Or did I banish and then?
Yep.
Oh, you banished. Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Okay, yeah. Then I'm all good.
Then that is the Intellect Devourer's turn. So let me start with this one here that takes damage immediately.
Is that the only one still up?
No, there's...
The other two are
Well,
banished.
yeah, the other two are banished, so yeah, technically, yeah. Okay, and it took 18 acid damage and dissolves inside the cube.
Jesus.
So that's the only one that can take a turn. So it's Aurelian.
Okay. Hey, quick question.
Yar.
Have you been moving that fourth gelatinous cube, or done?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! I forgot about that one. It's inconsequential, but they're there.
He's catching up.
There. Thanks. I forgot there was a third one.
Like, oh
Fourth one.
guys, oh yeah, I'm gonna move.
Wait for me! It's like the slightly comical smaller cube that's following them.
He's just vibing.
It wasn't really a cube. It was just a 20th level wizard in disguise.
And he puts on a hat.
That'd be fucking hardcore.
First action, and then so I'm kind of curious, Phoenix.
Yes.
With my multi attack, so I make 2 attacks with my claws, and then 1 attack with my stinger. Could I make 1 claw attack on each one of the satyrs there?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, sweet. All right, I'm gonna do that. So the first
Ooh.
15 and the second one's a nat 20.
I think the 13 misses. 13 misses, but the nat 20 absolutely hits.
I'm sorry, that's actually a 17 with the hit bonus.
Oh, the 17? Yeah, it totally hits.
Yeah, sorry about that. Okay.
No worries. And the nat 20 also hits, so yeah, you hit both of them. With your claws.
So the first one will hit for just 3 bludgeoning.
3
That'll be on
bludgeoning?
The left one.
How does he die?
Okay. Yeah, so like my pincers like come straight over like his midsection, and I clamp, and he just gets cut straight in half.
Nice. He straight up Darth Maul him.
And we're gonna roll for the second.
That's what I was hoping would happen to him.
That's gonna be times 2, so that's 10 bludgeoning damage on the other one.
And then it makes a saving throw. And it got it's Dex, right? 15.
He passed. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna lastly hit with my stinger. And that'll
Ooh.
miss. It'll just be an 8.
Yep, that misses. So the stinger whizzes over his horn, but you fucking broke his fucking forearm with your pincer. So he's still bleeding in pain. He kind of like buckled over in pain, and that's how your stinger missed.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to use a spell slot to regain 8 hit points.
All right, do it up.
And that's my turn.
All right. All right. It's Natir. Natir. Oh, don't fear.
So, there's 2 satyrs and the cubes left right now.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Let's go ahead and swing at this guy. Oh. Well, a 23 and a nat 20.
They both hit.
Okay.
Slice of dice.
So I
How do you
guess
kill it?
pretty much, but okay, so that's 22 for the crit and 8 for the not crit. So 30 damage.
How does it die?
Let's see. In 2 quick swings, I decapitate and then pull a Darth Maul on the rest of his torso.
You cut him into 3 pieces.
Yeah.
And they like topple over each other in a heap.
Awesome. And then I'm thinking probably I'm just gonna firebolt this guy, I think. What is my thing? It's a 7, so 13 to hit. I don't
Just
think that-
barely misses.
Yeah, okay. Well then that's my turn.
Okay. Then it is the gelatinous cubes. Okay, hold on a second. So it's gonna try to slap at a champion with one of its weird pseudopod tentacle things. Oh, and it got a 22 to hit. Does that hit?
That hits.
Ah, shit. Okay, and it does. It slaps you with 15 acidic damage.
Okay, so I take 8. No, I take 7.
What aren't you resistant to?
Psychic.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, those guys are all gone.
Stuffs.
And then that's it for them. Satyr's turn. This guy is fucking freaking out because all of his friends are dying. So he's gonna pull out an arrow and shoot. Or wait, no, he's gonna back up and pull out an arrow. And his hands are trembling too much. He doesn't react fast enough. He can't actually shoot in this turn.
Oh no.
And so then it's champion.
Cool. I'm gonna take that opportunity attack and get up next to our satyr friend here.
All right, and the gelatinous cube is gonna make you a little slappy poo. And I believe it misses. Yeah, 14.
Yep, that's a miss.
And yeah. Yes, startle the satyr. You can tell he's still fumbling with his bow, so he's not ready for a tussle.
I just look at him. Just put it down and give up.
Just walk away.
Just
walk away.
stop.
What are you gonna do about it, McFly, huh?
Do a persuasion check.
persuasion.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Well, fine. We'll have to put the fear of God into him first.
It takes that as an insult to its honor.
Okay. So that's a 13. That doesn't hit.
Barely misses. Yep.
Okay. That's gonna hit.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
so that's 6. 19 times 2. That's 38 points of damage.
So how does he die?
You
Or
won.
not die, but get incapacitated.
Yeah. I just give him one last like sorrowful look, and then I just slowly raise my quarterstaff up, and it just kind of looks like I tapped him on the head, and he just crumples to the ground.
And
Like that comical bump.
he was at full health too, so it's kind of extra funny that that's what kills him. And you get an inspiration point for one-shotting him.
Nice. Yeah, and then I look out to the crowd, and so I look out to the crowd and I call out, um,
Are you not entertained?
uh, and I look out to the crowd and I'm like, this is why you do not oppose the champion.
The crowd goes wild. They're ecstatic to see that you still kick your ass after so many years since you've been here.
Yeah.
And you do see like in the crowd there's some people with like banners and stuff like that, and one of them definitely has like champion, another one's got like Aurelian, a tier, and you see like a whole bunch of skeletons holding one that says Osrius.
That wasn't my doing. They killed me on their own volition.
Yeah, they're in adoration.
They're for some of the Skull Chief minions who were pretty impressed.
These minions have sentience.
They could have been put up to it. Okay, was that your turn?
Let's see. No, it's not my turn. Well, actually, it is because I don't have any more movement. So, well, actually, I have 10 feet of movement. So yeah, I guess I'll just move up 10 feet and end my turn.
All right. Adrius.
All right, I'm gonna tell my newly made skelly friend right here to move here and attack the left jelly cube.
Oof! It hit the jelly cube, I believe.
Nice.
Yes. Does it have like a skeleton's stats, or does it have the satyr's stats?
It's just the skeleton monster stat.
I'll look that up real quick then. Oh, all the staters are dead. I can go away from this. Skeleton! Dun, dun! Gonna piss and fuck all the fucking shit, yeah!
They both use such swords, I believe.
Makes sense. Okay, yeah. It got a 13 to hit, or 23 to hit, which does hit. Wait, sorry, what?
I really have to question the Crusader's wisdoms in bringing slow ass gelatinous cubes to an all out arena brawl.
It's kind of like they brought literally the first things that they saw, or like they were just like, hey, what would be the most random shit to bring in here? Satyrs, intellect devourers, and cubes.
All right.
Like the intellect devourers, that was a good touch.
Yeah. Yeah, so it hits that shit, and it does 5 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna cast a wall of fire.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit.
Dande.
I fell down in a burning ring of fire.
I'm gonna cast it right her.
Round, where the flames get higher.
Oh, there you go. Stay over there. Stay over there.
Nice.
60-foot wall.
Overkill.
Oh, nice.
And I could make it square, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna have just the wall piece.
That's pretty dope. I'm picturing like Diablo-esque. That was my favorite spell from Diablo for sure.
What spell?
Wall of Fire.
Who can cast
Firewall.
that? Was it the sorceress?
Yeah, like from the first game. So there were only
the first
3.
game.
Yeah, the magic user one.
I totally forgot what it was called.
Sorcerer, I think, maybe, or something. Yeah, I think he's just maybe a wizard. I don't know.
You're a wizard, Hattie.
Yeah, always what I.
He's a dude in a robe with a staff.
And I think there's something else I can do. Hold on.
Yeah, you only took the 1 turn with the firewall. The Sage's turn doesn't count as one of your actions. Or 1 action. That's what I meant.
I see. Okay. For my second action, I'm going to cast another Ray of Sickness, maybe? No. I'm going to do Chill Touch on this one.
On that one? Okay.
I got a 25 to hit.
Yeah, bro, that's a pretty chill touch. It hits.
Oh. And it takes 9 necrotic damage.
Ow!
Also, this gelatinous cube here, if he's going to be there at the start of his turn, he's going to burn, just to let you know.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because the wall is facing
Being
in their
adjacent
direction.
to? Okay. And was that your turn?
Yep, that'll do it. For
Oh,
me.
yeah, that's right. Intellect Devourers are still gone. Wait. Is the Wall of Fire concentration?
I believe so.
Oh, it is.
All right, the Intellect Devourers returned.
They're in a random place.
In a random ass place? Okay.
Because they're just kind of wandering around.
They're not set yet. I need to get back to the lair. All right. The Intellect Devourers reappear and they're like, huh, what the fuck? And this one kind of looks around and sees the gelatinous cubes in the firewall and it's like, whoa! So it runs around the pit, but not into the fire, and at the wizard, Harry. Wait. Okay, yep. And it climbs onto you and starts scratching. And misses. You do need to make an intelligence saving throw.
24?
24, you pass.
Okay, cool.
And then this one is rushing up on Champion and doing the same thing. Go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw.
All right. Oh, they finally got me.
Oh no. Okay, so it
Yeah.
did a 19 to hit as well. Does that hit?
19, no.
Okay, so you have your intellect drained, so you now have disadvantage on intelligence saving throws until you take a long rest. Where the fuck are you? Oh, you're over here. And I will always love you. I think this is how much damage is. Yes. You take
This
7
is how
psychic
we
damage.
Oh,
Hey.
the agony.
And now it's Aurelian's turn.
My brain. I'm sorry, guys. I needed to cast this firewall.
I think the gelatinous cubes are scarier than the intellect devourers. I don't know. They're both pretty spooky.
I don't want them getting too close to me, at least.
I'm
Yeah,
move next to Aurelian and start pincing at this little mon guy. A little intellect about.
You're gonna stand
Alright.
next to yourself.
Pinch him. I'm beside myself with this intellect devourer.
Fuck this thing.
2 misses. We'll see if the stinger hits. Okay, the stinger hits.
Yes,
Oh,
the stinger
God.
does hit.
Can you imagine like this thing being on your arm and this scorpion comes and like has
Yeah.
this stinger like get it off
Yeah,
your arm?
you're lucky he did not nat one.
Okay, so he has to make a DC con saving throw of 12.
Ah! He does not do that. What's up? You're muted, I think. Oh no.
Okay, he will take 28 poison damage.
Holy shit! How does it die?
So it stabs right into the intellect devourer's brain, and his brain like starts to like squelch and like become reddish purple, and then finally it just explodes into this like purple goo.
It's like bloody mess. You have the bloody mess perk.
It gets all over Austrius.
These
Yeah.
robes were meant to be dry cleaned.
And that's just what they'll do.
I don't think there's any dry cleaners in this orc place.
You'd be
Just use
surprised.
prestidigitation, old man.
I actually don't know that one. I need
What a
to learn.
loser! He doesn't even know prestidigitation. Bah, fucking humans.
Have
I'll
I?
raise your grandmother, kill you.
Have you already got an inspiration point for one-shotting one, Aurelian?
No, I have not.
You just got one.
Heck yeah, dog! I've got 2 inspiration points now.
Roll in inspiration.
And so that was just one attack though, right? Yeah. Or did you move?
So I literally hit him with my stinger, and he exploded.
Okay,
so-
so you still have another action.
No, I'm sorry. I don't. I
Oh.
I did and hit.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. Then Natir.
I think I'm gonna like. I don't think that cube can move far enough to hit me on its next turn, can it, guys?
No.
I don't think so.
If it can move
Okay.
diagonally, then yes, I think.
Oh, yeah, huh.
If anything, it might be able to tentacle whip at you, but the chance of
It's
it
not gonna be able
hitting
to eat me.
you- Yeah.
Okay. Then maybe I'll try a witch bolt then. Oh, well, let's not look at this next.
Ooh, witch bolt. See how much it rolls.
I need to get champion the mobility feat.
Does that make him run super fast?
Yeah. And
That's a double pun.
And then also, be able to hit and move away in the same turn without provoking opportunity.
Mm.
That'd be handy.
Check for a second level. All right. Hope I'm not wasting one of my high level spell slots. And by high level, I mean second level.
You're on
You're an
second. I'm
Eldritch
at
Knight,
fifth.
right?
Yeah, I'm an Eldritch Knight.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use a second level witch bolt on this guy.
Okay.
So let's roll to hit that. That's a 13.
That hits.
Oh.
Cool. Okay. So then I will do 2d12 for 15 lightning damage.
Ooh. It was this one the closest one?
This one, yeah.
All right. Yeah, you see the fucking lightning bolt rip through it. It's translucent gelatin.
Okay, so Witch Bolt actually just like continuously like chains onto it until I either stop concentrating or
Okay.
oh no, it's not even concentration, is it? It's not.
What?
Yeah, it's just as long as you keep using your bonus action to keep it going.
Yeah.
Okay, it's kind of like my scythe thing.
Okay. Yeah,
Or
because it says
metal.
I can just continue for the duration of a minute. I can use my action to deal the damage again. So
Which
I'm
is
gonna
10
not
rounds.
move and do that again for 10 more lightning damage.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Well, how much firewall damage does this guy take?
I'm gonna roll. Well, he has to make a dex
Mm.
save.
Yeah, as if it.
Mostly.
Oh shit! You got 15.
A 15.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that doesn't do much for him. That's a good attempt.
That's
I'll
as
give him
good
that.
as he's going to be able to get, unless he rolls a nat 20.
That was impressive. I was impressed.
He has a
That's,
negative 4 on dex.
Ooh.
I mean, he's a big fat blob. So
Jello just doesn't dodge quite as well as you'd think it would.
He takes the full 22 fire damage.
All right, so yeah, you definitely
Ouchie,
see
ow,
part
ow.
of it become kind of congealed as it gets baked by the thing. It's turning into meringue. And then yeah, it's going to walk into this satyr and engulf it.
He has fulfilled his purpose.
he has a
Uh,
destruction.
which is it? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna make noises like that. It takes 9 acid damage, but what is its actual HP at? Because I forgot to set it. Okay, it's almost dead now. That's its turn. This one's gonna go. And then this one is going to go. They make Peter Griffin laugh when they move for some reason. 1, 2, 3. And that's all it can do. Then it's the satyr's turn? Why is that still on there? Fuck you, you're not real, champion.
Oh, these take more fire damage if they end their turn within 10 feet of the wall. which
Oh,
they
within
did.
10? Oh, shit.
So let me go ahead and roll that for you.
I thought fire stopped being hot, like a millimeter away from the flame. That's why fires don't work. 28?
Yeah, this one gets to 28.
Was the other one does too?
Oh, I'm going to roll for that one.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And this one gets 21.
Jesus Christ.
It's a mean firewall.
Too bad they're too stupid to know that that's what's making them die.
If I only had a
But
brain.
they have the same intelligence as Shial. Oh, Shial.
Alrighty.
Lead the good life. No, it's a pampered life.
Might be my favorite end to a character I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was pretty fantastic.
And it was totally not what I was planning to do either. I was just like, fuck it, this is what happens. After you guys ditch her.
Fire!
Fire!
Alright. So first, I'm gonna finish off this brain. That's 21.
That hits.
That is going to be 14 points of damage.
How does it die?
Yeah. So I just tossed it up in the air and like a baseball player, I just like hit it into the slime.
And you just hear it go glop and then sizzle and vanish.
Then I walk over to the slime. I smack the slime.
Back
13.
Do you have like a multi-attack or?
This is my extra attack.
Okay, gotcha. 13, that does hit.
That is going to be 8 points of damage.
Ah!
Then I'm going to key point flurry of blows. 24.
That hits.
That's going to be 19 points of damage.
Oh. Is flurry of blows with your fists or like with your weapon?
With my fists.
Okay. Nothing really happens. I'm just curious. I'm picturing it.
Then we got a 26.
That definitely hits.
It's going to be another 16 points of damage, and I'm going to need a
Jeebus.
dexterity saving throw.
All right. These guys are so randomly dexterous. It's got a 12.
All right, so it's going to go flying into the pit.
Interesting.
Can
Somehow.
I get impaled?
I mean, they're
I don't know if you get
they're a liquid, so they couldn't be like thrown.
Basically, with my second swing, I kind of bring it in low towards the base of it, and just kind of like just knock it with as much like open
Okay.
palm, just kind of like like when you're like slapping a water, like how it feels hard.
Yeah.
You're slapping a waterbed.
That's the sensation it was like as I just smacked the shit out of this blob to send it flying.
So you sent it flying as far as it could go, but you kind of like.
So I can knock it 15 feet is the.
Okay. So it's right there then, I guess, pretty much.
Okay.
So it's like half in the pit and half not.
All right. Okay.
Then is that your turn?
Yeah, actually, because I did hit it with 2 flurry of blows. Give me another dexterity saving throw.
Bum, bum, bum.
It got a 9?
Yeah, so the first hit, I smack it away, then I run up to catch up to it, and smack it again to get it into the pit.
Okay. It's in the pit now.
Cool. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and back up, and that's my turn.
I imagine it just looks like water, but not really. It's just
Yeah, it's basically like you saw him basically slap waves of water towards a pit, and yeah, that's about it.
Now my question is, how does it climb out? That is what Champion wants to know.
It's already pretty much out. It's like on the rim. It's covering the whole pit and on the edges a little bit. And it's also 20 feet tall too. It's a cube.
20 feet tall?
Yeah.
Holy
Well, I
shit.
guess in that case,
Wait, how big are
was-
large items?
Huh?
Large creatures are like.
Technically
Yeah,
supposed
and if it's large, then I don't. Actually, no, it is.
No, it's 10 by 10.
Okay.
That's what I meant. I kind of forgot that you square is 5, not 10.
it could be like 10 to 13 feet tall. That's still pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess it gets an opportunity attack on me when I move away from it.
Oh, yeah, it does. Thank you. It got a. I can get rid of the intellect devour page. Got a 19 to hit.
That's gonna be a miss.
Oh. Alrighty. Osiris.
Hmm. Do I know how much life is left on my skeletal minion?
4.
Damn. I'm gonna move right up to my wall. And then I'm going to lift up my eye patch and negative energy flood this gelatinous cube.
Okay.
And it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm guessing it fails.
Yes.
I'm just imagining you're like Cyclops with that thing. Like if you don't have your eye covered, you're just constantly shooting out negative energy.
Negative
That's part
energy.
of the deal. I have to have my eye patch on.
Yeah, the last one you cast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yep. I was just about to. Okay, 26. Ooh, that's the one
And
with the
since-
satyr in it, right? Or the satyr skeleton.
But since the satyr is undead, he actually gets that in temporary HP.
The 26.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Hold on a
So
sec.
I'm trying to burn him out of the cube, I guess.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah,
now
that's all I can do.
he's got 30 HP now.
Yeah.
So he's still trapped in there, but he's got a lot more health. Wait,
He
what?
can attack like when on the
I was-
inside, right?
Yeah.
And I want him to do that.
Actually, he's restrained. Can you attack when you're restrained?
Oh,
What's
at
restrained?
disadvantage.
Okay, yep. Yes, that's how it. Okay. Okay, so it took the 26, and then that got the health, and then that was it, right?
Yeah, and I want the satyr to attack it
Okay, yeah, that's right.
twice since it hasn't moved.
All right. The first attack actually hits. Still. So it does 3 piercing damage to it, and
this is-
it kills it.
Oh.
Wait, that killed it?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh.
What luck.
Yep. And so it like kind of breaks free as the gelatinous cube kind of like fizzles around it and seeps into the soil.
Nice. I think that's everything I can do then.
All right. Then it is not these guys' turn anymore. Aurelian.
Okay. I'll move on over to this big ol' cubey boy. And I attack.
Oh, look at those cute little cheeks. Just gotta pinch them.
16 and a 19 with the pincers.
Give him a little
Both those hit?
pinch.
That'll be a total of 12 bludgeoning damage. And 2 grapple checks. I don't know if I can really grapple. Is he immune to a grapple or no?
He's not immune to grapple, but he's immune to prone. So I've been kind of basing a little bit off of that. But
I
I-
pushed
I-
the gelatinous cube over.
if he can push a gelatinous cube into a thing, then you can grapple it. So
Okay.
for both of those saves, it got a, what was it, Dex? 8.
The escape DC is 12.
It failed both of them then. So it's grappled.
And then I will attack with my pincer. Or my, my stinger. That is a 9.
That hits.
Alright, he needs to make a con save.
Natural 25.
Alright, well, he'll take half poison damage. Let's see what he does. What he takes.
And since he critted it, I'm going to say he didn't take any.
Okay.
Just because it was a crit.
I have no organs. How can you poison me?
So as a my bonus action, I am going to revert out of my form.
Okay, I'm going to make you turn normal shade. Hold on. No longer scorpion shade.
Can you turn into something that likes to eat slime? Oh wait, you already did. Never mind. Just kidding.
Can you turn into an American?
I like to have a double gelatinous cube burger, please.
Yes, please.
Guys, can you keep your politics out of my D&D game?
You're ruining my immersion.
I'm going to need you to mix some malt and some salted caramel into that gelatinous cube.
I want some Jello now.
I kind of do
Almond
too
milk,
after.
almond milk coffee. So
Yeah.
good.
That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, so that was your whole thing. So, Natir.
Ugh, okay. I'm going to like back up a little. I don't know, over here. And then I'm gonna keep witch bolting.
All right.
So that will be 2d12. The 12 damage of lightning.
Zap, zap, zap. It doesn't react, but you definitely see the lightning going through it and fucking it
Zap.
up.
It's made of water. It conducts electricity.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of looks like, you see the GIFs when they take like an acrylic cube and they like zap it with lightning to make like the weird design inside of it?
Yeah.
It looks like that's going on constantly.
Okay.
Alright,
that's
we
cool,
need
that's cool.
a gelatinous cube, a black light, and some acid. And I think we'll have a good time.
Guys, we could be having such a cool party right now. As you guys are in an arena fight.
You want to do jelly lines?
Guys, we should take one of these home, and you should witch bolt it while we listen to Dark Side of the Moon.
Whoa.
That's my turn though.
Okay, then I believe it is Gelatiny Boy. Gelatiny Boy is going to make a swingy poo at Aurelian with his gelatiny tentacles, his pseudopods. You got a 14 to hit.
That was
That's a miss. Where did it? Oh, she went way over there. Okay. It's gonna walk into you now and engulf you.
Yep, that's why I moved.
dex
And-
saving.
Yeah, you make a dex saving throw. Yep.
That's a 21.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Hold on a second. So you can choose to either hold on a second. You can choose to be pushed 5 feet back or to the side of the cube.
I'll go to the side.
Okay. Yeah, you can. Hold on. Let me move you. You can move
Go on.
there.
I'll just
Stand
go
on the side, of
go
course.
back.
You can just move there. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. That worked pretty well. I'm gonna have that one's already dead. Okay, so this one's gonna. Oh wait, it started its turn within 10 feet of the firewall.
It only the damage only works if it enters in the wall the first time or ends its turn there.
Okay, so it
Near
doesn't
the
not
wall.
not within 10 feet of it then.
It is within 10 feet of it, but if it ends its turn there, if it's still within 10 feet, then it will take the damage.
Oh, okay, it's at the end instead of at the beginning. Interesting.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Or if it enters in the range the first time,
Okay.
which it hasn't. It's been there.
So yeah, what it's going to do is it's going to walk straight into the fire. 1, 2, 3, and it's going to engulf you. And it's
So
going
if
to take the
going
damage.
through it, then it does take damage.
Yeah, I figured. It's too stupid to know that fire bad.
Fire bad, but I'm gonna get this wizard boy.
So how much damage does he take?
Let's see, 5d8. Hold on, let me roll that.
And then you'll also need to make a dex throw. Against 12. Oh, 24. Shit.
24 fire, and I need to make a dex save.
Yep.
I got 16.
Haha. So you're either pushed 5 feet back or to the side of the cube. You can move. Yep. Perfect.
Right there.
Yeah, that works good.
All right.
Okay, and then it's also ending its turn there.
Okay, let me roll again. $34.
34.
Ooh,
Holy
damn,
shit.
that's almost max damage.
At this point, it almost looks like it's turned into like a solid rubber.
I gave it 58 damage so far.
That's insane. The firewall's fucking crazy,
It is. I love
but
it.
that's why concentration's so
To
intense.
you know, the creatures that are stupid enough to stay in it.
Well, it does have like an intelligence of 1 or something, right?
Yeah. This one crawls up out of the pit and next to Champion, and it swings with its pseudopod. And it misses.
Cool.
Now it's Champion's turn.
Excellent. All right. Well, you know what we're gonna do. Swing away.
That hits.
That's gonna be
I don't think you can actually miss if you use your
11
staff.
points. Problem.
11.
Unless a net one.
I don't think a nat 1 would make... Well, I guess because of the consequences of a nat 1, but yeah. Wait, 11 you said?
Yep, 11. And we did. Sorry. 10.
You're putting
Then,
weird dents in this cube.
13.
Oh, to
And
hit?
that's
Yeah, that
gonna
hits.
Okay, and that's going to be another 17 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, you also severely fucked this one up, but it's kind of just like dent and broken and still pulsating slightly.
Cool. And then I'm going to take the opportunity attack and just move back.
Alright. It did not hit you, got a 16.
Cool.
Or 14. 15? 15. Alright. Then that is Osrius's turn. What about when you end your turn within certain distance of the fire?
If I'm on this side, then I don't get affected.
Okay. Interesting, okay.
Yeah, because like
Yeah,
the-
you.
Uh,
yeah.
So
this
it
is
like
the battlement side.
okay, so if this cube is over on this side, does it no longer do that if it's just next to it?
Well, it's still partially in it, so
Yeah,
it's
no,
like-
no, but if it was like here instead.
yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
gotcha. Cool.
That is correct. Now, what to do? Ooh. Is it worth it though? I cast
We
banishment.
get our spell slots refreshed, so why
Oh,
not?
shit.
I'm gonna banish him,
Okay.
but then that ends my firewall too.
Okay.
He has to make a charisma saving throw.
It's one charismatic jello. It rolled a 7.
It failed. Now it's in a demi-plane somewhere far away. The GM demi-plane.
You banned him from the server.
All the votes say yay, and that vote only is me.
Oh, well, it was an imposter. That's a cube. It was doing an impression of an ice cube.
But come on, guys, I just joined.
Hey, you guys want to see my impression of Ice Cube? Okay. Aurelian.
I'm gonna move too.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Action.
Sorry, I forgot you don't want to talk one.
I'll move towards the tier because I feel safe over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm done.
Aurelian.
Okay.
Wait, did you do anything with your skeleton satyr?
Oh, I'll have him aid Aurelian if he can, or just move to attack the cube that he's facing with.
Let me double check its movement speed. Okay, it can still move. There we go. That's as close as it can get. I guess it could get right there.
They move like 30 feet or something, right?
Yep.
That's right. That's it then.
That's all, folks. It's Aurelian's turn.
All right, I will cast Shillelagh on my staff,
Chalet that, Lee.
and then we'll smack away.
Swing away, John.
That's a 13.
That hits.
And that will be 12 bludgeoning damage.
You gotta slap that water bed hard.
Yeah, that's totally what I'm picturing every time that Champion and Aurelian have been using their like staff things to smack water.
The fucking sound too, because of like the rubber slapping against the water.
Yeah, it's slapping a waterbed's like as good as the best analogy ever. Why is it still so fucking cold? I have my heater set to 75.
Is your door cracked?
Very slightly, but it's still. I mean, I've been doing this for 7 years. It never called us an issue before. Maybe I'm losing blood.
Losing blood
Probably.
out of my
Prob-
anus.
It's out of my anus. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Pooped too hard. Now I'm dead.
Don't pull an Elvis Presley.
Pooped too hard. Now I'm on the streets.
I'll never shit again.
I'll never fucking shit as long as I sleep.
Okay. Oh, well, I'll just go ahead and slap away again.
Swing away.
Slap, slap.
That was
slap
nicely
the shit.
timed.
Slap that fucking shit.
And another 8 bludgeoning damage.
8. You darn put a darn fucking dent in this cube shit.
Alright,
These
Nance.
cubes have too many hit points.
And that's your turn? Okay. Natir.
I'm gonna keep on witch bolting.
Okay.
So 10, and then so 31 lightning damage total.
How it die?
Awesome. So my arc of lightning, as it continues to just shock it continuously, all of a sudden, the gelatinous cube just kind of like does like a little shiver thing, like, and then just flattens down into water on the
Nice.
ground.
That's really what I was picturing too. It melts.
Yeah. Meh. Meh. Meh.
Okay. That was just one of your actions.
No, that was both my actions.
Was it?
Yeah, yeah, because I used both my actions to do the witch bolt, because I did 10 and then 21.
Oh, it died on the first one.
Oh, okay. Well then, I'm just gonna try and witch bolt this one then.
Clap its ass.
Oh my god!
Clap its ass.
My third nat 20 this fight. All right.
It's mathematically impossible for it to be alive.
That ass has been clapped.
36 lightning damage.
How does it die?
That one just explodes.
That's okay.